Welcome, Transformers fans. My name is Composite EnerJoe, and today I'll be bringing you my review of the Transformers Robots in Disguise Combiner Force Power Surge Optimus Prime. And yes, that is a very long name. So I'm just going to shorten it to the Transformers Deluxe or / Warrior class RID CF Power Surge Optimus Prime. Yeah, that's a little bit easier to digest and less of a mouthful. So yeah, here he is, and here's his vehicle mode, which is a futuristic, stylized truck. And I'm just going to assume, because when I looked up information on this truck mode, it doesn't specify anything. So this is just, I'm just gonna assume it's either a stylized Peterbilt truck, like his original movie 1. Vehicle mode. So yeah, yes, and it's quite nice. It's got nice bits of detail. Yes, there is a scratch on there. That was me fiddling with it too harshly. And then he's got, yeah, it's not bad. Not too heavy on the detail, but it's got him. You see smokestacks here, little hatches here, the Autobot symbol, and yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Even got this part here molded in. It's not bad. However, because of the way it transforms and because of these pieces here, it doesn't really roll that well. You can't really see, it's not noticeable here because of the surface. But if you put this on a flat surface, you'll have to like adjust it in order for him to roll. And Optimus here is basically a slight retool of his earlier RID Deluxe class figure. Same thing, and because of that, he actually, on top of the 3 new accessories that he was given, he kept his old accessory, which was the battle axe. Now, unfortunately, this axe, I do not know how to store it in vehicle mode. What I do, I just sort of put it in there, and it just sits there. And I think that looks pretty good. Like, if there is a way to store this in vehicle mode, I just do not see it. Alright, I tried looking it up, and apparently you can, I think, but I couldn't figure it out because the 2 swords, which are these, well, wing swords, they store right there, and then the double cannons go right there, and that's about it. But the axe, I have no idea where to put this. So, like I said, what I do, I just put it like that, and I think that works well enough. So I'll put the battle axe to the side. And I think that's about it with the vehicle mode. Let's get on to a transformation, which is pretty straightforward. Like most of these, the new RID figures, the transformation not too complicated. However, this one does have a bit of parts forming. You gotta come in here, take off this piece, which we'll get back to later. And these do not move. I actually like that the sword wings, do not need to be taken off in order to transform him. So what it is that you come here, take this piece, fold it down, and connect it there. Fold down, connect it there. Separate, and there you pretty much have the legs. Oh, the other step, you can move these for clearance. Rotate the waist, and there is the legs. And he's actually pretty tall for a deluxe class or warrior class as they're calling it. But I've been calling it deluxe class, and that's because that's what it is. So then we get to the arms, which you just come in here, separate this, like so, rotate down, pull this out, adjust, fold this forward, pull out, adjust, pull forward, adjust the wings, and then for the head, just get your finger in there, or nail, and pull up until you hear a click, until it clicks into place. And that's pretty much it. And then you just add his other accessories, like this piece, the shoulder cannons. You have to like tab these parts here, and then this part into there. And there we go. And that's it. That's Power Surge Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And he looks really cool. I never got the first figure, like the first RID Optimus. However, I'm glad I didn't because I feel that this one is a much better figure. It at least has a much more epic silhouette, in my opinion. Plus, the overall design's pretty cool. This looks like it looks like what it says it is, a powered-up Optimus Prime, which is really cool. I also love the sword wings, which I think he can fly with these things. I'm not 100% on that, but I think he can fly. Plus, you can remove them. These can be removed and used as swords, which is why I was calling them sword wings. So he's got the nice pair of twin swords on top of the double cannons on his head, on his shoulders. One negative that I have with this figure, because in terms of design and even the transformation, it's all really nice for what it is, especially in the vehicle mode. I'm a little forgiving on the vehicle mode because this is supposed to be a stylized version of the character from the show. So it's based off that design, and I think it pulls it off quite well. So the robot mode in terms of looks is really nice. And check out that head sculpt. I also like that they once again have the, I don't know what that is, has the battle mask on. That's really nice. I might as well get into articulation. If you can remove this, if you want some extra articulation or just make this easier, he does have a head swivel, which is nice. Let me put it back. You can still do it with this on, but it's just a little bit harder. Let's see, the wings, as you can see, can rotate. Shoulders can go that far, but if you remove this, it can go further, but that's mainly due to transformation. So unfortunately, the arms are the weakest part of this figure. They can go that far out, ball joint here at the elbow, and can do that. That's about it. Now the legs are great. He can do a fantastic kick. He's got a swivel there, bend at the knee, and that's about it. But he has a wide range of movement because he has like the universal hinge there, so you can get him in a lot of dynamic poses. Well, in theory, you can get him in a lot of dynamic poses. In theory, because, you know, the shoulders are really weird on this thing. Oh, and plus, you get the battle axe. And there you go. He's ready for combat. And apparently you can store this using these hooks. Although I'm not 100% on it, but from what I've read, you can just store this on these hooks. So I guess like this. Yeah, you can do it like that. I'd say something like this, but it feels like I'm forcing it. That's not where it's supposed to go. Like, I'm still hesitant on this. I may have to keep looking into it. But I guess that's how you store it in his robot mode. So you can store the axe in his robot mode by using these hooks. However, I'm not a big fan of that. Like, I honestly, this really does feel like what I read, that this was an afterthought. They just carried it over from the original version of the mold. I don't mind extra accessories, like, not at all. In fact, I'd like more accessories, but it feels this really was just thrown in there. Don't mind that it is a cool axe, but it's a shame that it doesn't really fit anywhere in the vehicle mode. At least I don't see it. And that's about it. Like, overall, it's a great figure. It's a really, really good figure, and a really good Optimus Prime figure as well, especially in this size. Like I said, he is a bit taller than most deluxe classes, especially in the RID line. I don't really have anyone on hand to really compare it to, but just trust me, he's actually pretty tall for his class. No, I already mentioned he is a bit of a retool / repaint of his earlier wave figure, the earlier Deluxe Optimus Prime. And honestly, I'd recommend this one. Like I said, the arms are the weakest point because the design of them is really weird, and because of all this stuff, it's very limiting on the movement. And from what I checked, the original figure also had this issue. So I'd say if you want to get one of them, I'd rather get this one because I think he looks cooler. Plus, he comes with more accessories. So you're better off finding the Power Surge Optimus Prime instead of the original one. And yeah, my overall final thoughts and whatnot. I like this figure. It's really good. The vehicle mode's pretty cool. Nothing too special, a bit plain compared to, especially compared to his robot mode, which has the nice like electric blue detailing. But it's not bad. It captures the vehicle mode fine enough. Transformation is really simple, and the robot mode is the best part of the figure, which is really awesome. It's just like I said, I'm not a fan of his arms. His arms should have have a very weird design. Really wish they would have done a better job on that. Like it's very stiff. Especially considering, and I know I've said this before, that from the waist down, it's fantastic. From the waist up, it has its problems. I've used that in like several other figures. So yeah, this has been my review of the mouthful of a name, which I'm going to shorten it, the Transformers RID-CF, the RID-CF Power Surge Deluxe Class Power Surge Optimus Prime. Why am I struggling with that? The RID-CF Deluxe Class Power Surge Optimus Prime. This is Composite EnerJoe signing off. Peace out. Oh, and one final thought. He has no current, as of right now, he has no other repaints or retools that I am aware of, because he himself is a retool of an earlier figure. So yeah, peace out.